Hey everybody, so today I am here with this makeup look. I am really loving this look. It's a great date night look with a matte foundation and a matte lip. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in with my Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. This is just to hydrate my skin because I'm going in with a more matte foundation. I want to make sure my skin is super hydrated. Then I'm also going to go in with the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Lip Therapy. This is just going to help hydrate the lips for that matte lip color. Then I'm going in with the NARS Sheer Glow and the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. Now the Amazonian Clay Foundation is really matte, so I'm just doing a half pump of that NARS Sheer Glow. And it also has a little bit deeper color than the matte foundation, and it just makes my perfect shade, so it worked out well. Then I'm going in with a beauty blender. I really suggest using a beauty blender with a more matte foundation, especially if you have dry skin, but you really like that matte look. It just really helps sheer out the foundation, and it helps not to settle into fine lines. I find when I dab this on my skin, it just helps blend it out, and nothing ever settles whenever I use this beauty blender to blend out a matte foundation. So I really like the beauty blender. It's amazing, especially when used damp. Then I'm going in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I really like the shade of this concealer, and I'm also going to be using the Beauty Blender to blend this out. Now I also find that when I use the Beauty Blender and this concealer with a matte foundation, it can pull the foundation off, so you really have to make sure that you dab the Beauty Blender on the concealer and not pull. If you pull even a little bit, it'll pull up that foundation. As you can see, I am like correcting myself a little bit. I pulled too much at that point, so I just added a little more concealer, and I'm just dabbing the concealer out to make sure that I'm not pulling off that foundation that's underneath. Then I'm going in with the IT Cosmetics Universal Brow Pencil, and I love the shade of this brow pencil. It's really great, and I really like the shape of this pencil as well. It fills in my brows very easily and very quickly, and the spoolie is pretty good on it as well. I really like this pencil lately. It's been a good one. So I'm just filling in my brows like I normally do, just filling in the sparse parts and making them a little bit fuller. Then I'm just quickly setting them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I'm going to set that concealer with the Anastasia Contour Kit, that banana shade. I'm just lightly tapping just a very small amount on my under eyes. I want this to be a matte look, but I don't want it to settle and be crepey. Then I'm going to set my matte foundation. Yes, I'm setting a matte foundation with the IT Cosmetic Bye Bye Pores. I find that this is just the perfect powder for a matte foundation because it doesn't really make me look cakey. And I'm taking actually just a little bit and sweeping it all over my face. I'm not even using a lot, just a little bit. Then I'm just going in with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot to prime my eyes for the eyeshadow. We are going to be using dark and heavy eyeshadow, so I want to make sure that all the veins are covered on my eyelids. So for this look, we're using the Tartelette and the Naked 2 palette, and I'm going to start off with the shade in the Tartelette palette. It's just a very soft, warm color. And I'm just dusting this all over in the crease. I want to make sure that there's a nice base laying down for all the shadows that will go on top. So just dusting that all over in the crease. Then I'm going in with this more medium brown color, and I'm going a little bit tighter in the crease, kind of just to create a little more definition and a little more roundness to my eyes. Then I'm going in with the shade Chopper from the Naked 2. This is the only shade I'm using from the Naked 2. I really like this color. It does have a little bit of fallout, but it's a great kind of shimmery, orangey, coppery color. It really complements those warm tones that we've placed in the crease. So I'm just placing that all over the lid. After that, I'm going in with this really deep kind of chocolatey brown shade, and I'm going to go in the outer corners. I'm taking my time to place this and blend it. This takes a little bit of time here. I really just make sure everything looks very blended and melted into all the colors that we've already placed, because we are going to go in with a deeper shade. And we're actually going in with a black shade. I never ever use a black shade on my eyes. It makes me nervous, but I did today. And I really think that the trick is to layer it over another deeper shade and just take your time with blending it. Pat a little bit on at a time and just blend, blend, blend. Then I'm going in and tightlining with the Urban Decay 0 pencil in my tightline. Just give a little more definition there because this is such a smoky look. After that, I'm using the Kat Von D liner in Trooper. This is just like my favorite ever, and I am going to create just a very, very small wing just to create a little more of that cat eye effect because we have all those dramatic colors on the outer corner. I want to make sure that I have a little bit of a wing just to pull my eyes upward. After that, I'm just actually using a flat definer brush, and I'm just patting a little bit of that chocolate brown shade to kind of give a little bit of definition on my lower lashes. And I'm actually going to use the color YDK from Naked 2 just to kind of blend that color out, just to give a little more definition to my under eye area. Then for contour, I'm using the Anastasia Contour Kit and that beautiful contour shade in the middle there. I don't know what it's called. And I'm just using this Sigma soft angled brush, which is the best brush for contouring. Like seriously, if you don't know how to contour, just buy this brush, it'll do it for you. It's so awesome. It just automatically makes the most beautiful blended contour. Then I'm going to actually use this shade right here, and I'm going to go over that with a big fluffy brush just to kind of warm up the skin and just give a little more, just give a little more warmth to the skin. So I'm going in my temples as well as on my forehead and my forehead and underneath my like chin area. So yeah, I'm just bronzing up. Then I'm going in with the NARS Blush in Luster. Now this does have a sheen to it even though we're going with a matte look, but I'm not going in with a highlight, so I needed something to just give me a little bit of glow, and I really like how this shade complements the Chopper shade from the Naked 2. Then I'm going in with my trusty mascara, curling my lashes with the Tarte Lash Curler, and going in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara on my lashes. This does transfer on me a little bit, but I've been trying to use it. I really like the look of it, but it's just not my mascara. But I do like the look of my lashes when I use it. Then for lips, I'm going in with the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Beeper. Ugh, I'm obsessed with this shade. It's the most wearable brown shade that I really own. It does have like a tinge of like mauve or something in it that makes it super wearable. It is gorgeous on, and I really like the formula of this shade better than the other ColourPop Ultra Mattes that I have. I have the shade Midi and a couple other ones, but this formula with Beeper is like different or something because it's a lot more hydrating than my other ones. I love this shade. It's gorgeous. And the trick to applying it is just very, very thin layers at a time, and just take your time with it. It turns out really, really nicely when you do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe down below. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.